Previously on the Youth Edition.
Fuck! Penalty shootout. Pissed me right off. Straight out of the Carabao Cup. Doesn't matter though. Wearin, he's come from nowhere and he's got us the 3 points. Well done. There is the whistle. It's another victory for Oldham Athletic and another 3 points in the bag. Strike out! Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Youth Edition. It's Oldham Athletic, it's Dylan Allen on a quest for Champions League glory. It's time to sit back, relax and get in that comfy chair, put it on the big screen TV, crack your favourite beverage, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode here. Season number 3, of course. Oldham Athletic off to a flyer. We sit in 3rd position, haven't lost a game, and we need to keep this form running. Now, the transfer window is still open. I did ask you guys for comments on selections and the likes. I'm pretty happy with how the squad is looking, so we'll see how we roll through here if anything happens towards the end of this transfer window. The main story was, should we sell off Klein? And most of you said, can you please keep Klein around? I think that's fair enough. He's come through our youth academy. I don't really want to get rid of him. He's quite high potential. I think he's an exciting prospect. So probably someone good and solid for us to build our defence around. And the way he's growing, you know, he'll probably slip right into our championship hopes of next season. So we're going to hold Klein for now, but we do have a player upgrade to do before we jump into this episode. So today's player upgrade is for the Serbian in Gabric. And well, this one comes from Blocky FC. He's had a lot of upgrades. He is very, very persistent and very, you know, doing a lot on the channel in regards to comments and being interactive, and I love that. And 36 thumbs up once again, Blocky, so congratulations, you've got the upgrade today. He's gone with the number 92 because that was the year that Serbia separated from Bosnia. Okay, and a little bit of a history lesson there. A tight fit kit with some red wristband, high socks and any red boots. I went with these Mizuno shiny ones, sort of ties everything together. Gabric is done. I'm pretty sure we will still have another player upgrade at the end of this episode. Let's jump into it and see what happens with the remainder of the transfer window, and let's see if we can continue this hot run of form in the league. Now, we've got agreement for Klein sale from Frosinone and Monterrey. I'm going to reject both of these. We don't want him to go. We've decided he is sticking around, and well, if we need to, we can cash in on him at a later date if he doesn't really grow to how we think. But he's already up to a 5 million evaluation just with that jump in overall of 1. So probably need to get some more money for him. But that is it. Now, you know, there's been questions going around about the Media Watch and Tom Lefevre. Keep submitting those Media Watch comments. Tom Lefevre is still away on holiday, but he will return. Don't you worry about that. I should be back to regular proceedings for recording by next weekend. I'm moving back home. You know, the stint living over there at the missus' place has come to an end, which is good. You know, looking after her, you do what you got to do, but we'll be back into full flow by next week, and I might actually have some time to put out some extra videos and some live streams, so make sure you're following me over on Twitch TV as well. Some other things coming around in the new year, and if you haven't already, there is a competition for a Christmas giveaway for Neurotech. We've got the Clarity product, and we're giving away a month's supply. Not many of you have entered. Feel free to go over there, follow us on Twitter, follow Neurotech on Twitter, put a comment in that video. That's all you need to do to enter, and I will send you personally from my house, I will send you a month's supply of Clarity just to try out. You get the shake in the bag and a month's supply of the product. And if you do want to purchase anything, head over to neurotech.com and use the discount code DK10. You can get 10% off any order. But anyway, let's jump into this episode properly. We're almost at the transfer window deadline. Right, we get a transfer offer in here for Tommy Martin. It's only 2.2 million. His valuation is 1.9. I'm happy for the Belgian to stick around here for some time, so we're going to reject that offer. Right, FC Metz are in here with an offer for Elliot Cooper. He has started off the season tremendously, so I'm happy to keep him until January. We'll see how he performs, so we'll reject that. And the offers have broken down for Noah White's transfer, so that is fine. I want to keep Noah White around the club as well. So we're doing all right. I mean, we don't have a lot of players to play with at the moment, but things will start progressing pretty seriously once we start moving up the ranks. We want to kind of keep the squad together at the moment as we push up towards the Championship and then the Premier League, and then we can really look at bringing in some key targets, bolstering this team, and getting them ready for a challenge on the Champions League in, you know, 3 or 4 seasons' time. Time to get into the first game of the episode. We are at home at Boundary Park. We're hosting the Hatters in Luton Town. No changes to the starting lineup. Let's just hope that the boys are ready to deliver, because there are lads knocking on the door. Not a lot of cup action for us, as we're already knocked out of the Carabao. So those reserve team players are going to want to play some games. So if someone's not performing here in the first team, they will be shipped out to the bench, and one of these young lads will get the opportunity. But let's roll out right now with our proper first 11 and see if we can get another victory here at home against Luton Town. All right, ladies and gentlemen, match day 5 at home at Boundary Park. Still undefeated in the league at the moment, but you know that the teams will start knocking on the door very, very soon. Luton aren't a team to take lightly. Let's hope that we can get a victory here as these boys really start firing. And Guerin has hit some hot form here early. Can he find another goal today? From Guerin. Edwards lays it back off, and Guerin will strike, and it's a good stay from Steck. And an early save here. Moves us a corner. Bernard drives inside. Everyone jumping. No one rising majestically. And Collins will recover it. Tackle from Barros. Down the line, Cameron Griffiths will play it inside. Quick touch on from Lee to Harris. Plays it forward. Here is Joel Edwards. Lays it out wide. Cameron Griffiths has kept running for him, and he's got some space. Cameron Griffiths down the line. Works his way. Cuts back nicely. Here's the cross inside. And it's a lovely finish from Guerin. His 4th of the season. And Oldham Athletic are lighting it up here. Oh, they're turning this game. Almost instantly, inside 10 minutes. A lovely run there from Cameron Griffiths. And Guerin is the man in the right place at the right time. 4 goals now for the season already. And it looks like he is in for a big one. Lovely run. Lovely finish. The keeper is beaten. It's 1-0 to the Laddicks. Good shot. Laid off. Here's the strike. Cracking save from Cooper. I believe the man was offside. Drives forward. Cameron Griffiths is making some good runs here today. Out wide, finds the space again. Cameron cuts back. Where's the cross this time? Here it is, delivered to the back stick. And it was Joel Edwards who could not keep it down. Good from Barros. White, Harris. Back to the Portuguese lad in Barros. Plays it forward now. Harris. He'll flick one out wide. Cameron Griffiths making another run. Let's go, Cameron. Comes forward this time. Oh, bumped off it. Pearson gets back. But it's really good defensive work here at the moment from Oldham. Really not letting them through. And there is the whistle. Half time. It is Oldham 1. Luton Town, fuck all. Plays it back, and it's Lee. Oh, good save from Stack. Didn't see that one coming, but got there late to make the big save. And it's now a throw-in here for Luton. Good defensive work from Klein. It's a corner here for Luton. Play it out deep. No one really there. No one's coming through. And oh, he's hit the sidebar. Very unlucky. Just a little bit of a brain fade there. Barros gets turned inside out. There's the header. And Luton get the equaliser as Oldham go to sleep at the back. We allow them in just on the hour mark. And, well, just a little bit of a defensive fade there. Barros looked to have him covered, and somehow he slid to the left for some reason. No one marking this man up coming through. Simple finish past Cooper. Well, why did Klein back off there and then went for a header? It just doesn't make any sense, so it wasn't controlling it. 1-1. Right, 2 changes here for Oldham. We're going to bring on Tommy Martin and Don Sunhan for Edwards and Harris. See if we can get a bit more creativity through the midfield. Oh, good save from Cooper. It came from range. He's keeping us in the game here as the Hatters start getting on top possession-wise. They're going to play this one in short. No, they do go high. Cooper makes a big punch. Don Sunhan goes for the clearance. 10 minutes ago, we're making the change. And Chimachukwu checks in for Cameron Griffiths. Martin to the wing. Guerin to centre forward. And Chimachukwu will go up front. Decides to wait. Gets it from Tommy Martin out wide. The Belgian. Can he set something up here? He'll cross back inside. Brings it in for Don Sunhan, who can't beat the keeper. Good save from Cooper. We are under some pressure. Bernard, Lee gets the run forward. Don Sunhan takes off. Can he cut back inside? No, it's a poor touch from the Korean lad. We are falling at the gate. Come on, boys. Get some composure here. Here comes Luton. 88 minutes. Lee gets across. Tommy Martin gets back. Plays it forward. Chimachukwu needs to get involved. Here comes the ball. Don Sunhan plays it away again. Another poor pass. Here they come through the middle. It's Luton trying everything. There we go, Luton. Klein does well. Chimichukwu gets involved. Lee plays it forward. Chimichukwu lays it off. Wants the run here from Guerin. Can't get past. He's absolutely gassed. And there is the whistle. We open the door. One fuck up. And it's a 1-1 draw. Well, 6 shots to 7. A very adventurous game, but couldn't get the result in the end. Cameron Griffiths with the assist and an 8.9 had an outstanding game. 7.1 there for Cooper, 5 saves, conceded 1. Barros is 7.7. He was good, but there's that one little mishap where he just slid. Somehow he was on a skateboard and got out of the way. 7.2 for Noah White, 7.7 for Klein with six defensive efforts. 6.8 for Griffiths, 6 for Don Sanhan, 7.6 for Alfie Lee, 6.2 for Tommy Martin, 8.1 for Guerin with the goal, 7 for Bernard, 5.6 for Chimichukwu, 6.6 for Edwards, 7.1 there for Nick Harris. Now, I have seen some of the comments saying that you haven't been able to vote. There is an issue on mobile. For some reason, the cards aren't showing up. So if you can jump onto the desktop version just to get your votes in, that would be one way that you can get around that. For now, YouTube are looking at that issue. But if it's up there, get voting up in the eye. Right, we'll keep the training going. We've got to work on Barros' marking, and there he is now, up to a 74. Right, we've got a loan offer in here for Tsonev. That's an interesting one. I mean, he's probably not going to get as much action as he would, but he is one of the OGs. Let's see if the loan spell goes through. If it goes through, we'll send him away. All right, we've got an offer here for Il Young Ko from a Korean side in Hyundai. Would it be a bad move for him, to be fair? I'm going to hit accept and see what happens. Well, the loan deal has worked for Tsonev. He has gone to Al Hazim on a 1-year deal. All right, so the Ko move has been rejected, but we've got transfer offers in here for Boundary for 1 million and for Jill for 1.4. So Boundary, valuation of 950. Crotona in with just over $1 million. I am going to delegate this one. 1.5. Let's put 1.3 on the table. We'll see what happens there with Boundary. Jill, no, you're not leaving me. And, well, Hibbs, 1.4. Not a bad offer, but reject. Well, we've got a transfer offer in for Don Sanhan, 1.6 million. Valued at 1.4. We're going to reject that offer. Right, Crotona happy to pay 1.4 million for Boundary. And you know what? I'm probably happy to take that. For I don't feel that he is really got a lot to offer us at the moment. I mean, he is probably only recognised central attacking midfielder, but doesn't really provide too much. I'm going to accept this offer and see if a deal can be done. So Boundary has been sold. Thank you very much for your services, Boundary. 1.4 million into our kitty, which isn't too shabby. It will help us out with upgrading scouts and the likes. And you know what? It just didn't feel right, and probably time for us to move in and cash on nearly 500 grand profit there for Boundary. Right, so the transfer window is done. We didn't make any signings other than Youth Academy players coming through. But we're on the 1st of the next month, so let's have a look at this Youth Academy and see if there's some players that we want to bring in just to provide a little bit of squad depth. Geronimo Granero, 75 to 89. Petru Brantiano, 82 to 88. Cyril Cesar is a 61 overall central attacking midfielder, a lower potential. We could possibly sign him up and try and offload him for a bit of cash. Clement Binhammer, 58 overall. He's turned 17 now, 84 to 90 potential, and I think it is time for him to come into this team. So welcome to the team, Clement Binhammer. Milad Zupan, 55 overall, 81 to 87. Bram de Graaf, 57 overall, 81 to 87. Godwin Bada, 52 overall, 83 to 94 potential. Stephen Egbase, turned 18, 50 overall, 77 to 85. I'm going to release him. Ramon Morales, 57 overall, 78 to 94 potential. Now, he's a central attacking midfielder, so a lad that could come in once he turns 16. And also, Cristobal Rivero, 57 overall, 71 to 87, will hold for now. All right, we've got some scout reports back. Maybe some lads here worth signing. Guzman and Fuentes we've been keeping an eye on, but I'm going to release those lads. Vasco Quiroga, we're still keeping an eye on at 67 to 87 potential. And two new lads to look at is Oscar Nunez, 67 to 91, looks like a left midfielder. And Valerio Avila, 70 to 94, 5'9", looks like a central defensive midfielder. We'll monitor those lads until the next month. We are, of course, here in Uruguay. We've got Simon Lopez, 68 to 88. Fabio Cabrera, 80 to 94. I'm going to bring him into the academy. For Wester Luna, 69 to 93. And Ramon Granero, 71 to 94. I will bring in Cabrera to our academy. And we are, of course, in Portugal. Still looking at Mario Roca and Goncalves Jardim. I'm actually going to bring Mario Roca into the academy. So Cabrera is a 58 overall right midfielder with 80 to 94 potential. He is an attacker. And Mario Roca is a 5'6" striker from Portugal, 57 overall, 72 to 92. I've got a feeling if he does grow, he will be very, very pacey. So we'll keep an eye on his progress, but I won't make any signings just yet. So that means the reserve team gets a little bit of a shake-up. I've put Hand in the cam position to replace Boundary. Schinkel comes back into the team, and Bin Hammer makes his way to the bench. What's he got going on? Some good strength, jumping and aggression. He can play that cam role, so you never know if his rating does get up. Medium-low work rate, 6 foot tall. And that's about all he's got going for him at the moment. But he will grow. I've got high hopes for the Austrian centre forward. Right, time to get into the second game this episode. I think this might be the... I'm just going to do 2 games in this one. I want to do a full squad report and everything at the end of this one. So this will be the final game for this one. Just pressed a little bit for time. I want to get these episodes done. So we go with an unchanged lineup. Hopefully we can get the job done. We need some creativity being sparked through this midfield. Edwards hasn't started the season off as we would have liked. We're now up to a 71 though. So the team is growing. Hopefully we can get a victory on the road here at Bloomfield against Blackpool. Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for a 3-point game here. We can't just keep drawing. I mean, we haven't been defeated, which is great to see, but we're going to have to pick up victories. We need that automatic promotion this season, and we can't just float along. We need to hit it hard. We know we normally struggle through December and January over the last couple of seasons, and so if the team is fading, this is the time that we need to be picking up the points. Oldham, the best defensive team. We've only allowed 2 goals so far, so our defense is definitely works for us with the pre-season training of our defensive line, and Cooper has been very, very good so far this season. Touch wood, who can do the job for us again here today. Let's look for Guerin. He's on 4 goals now. Let's hope he can belt a few more home. To Bernard, and he'll just slow things up a little bit here. Harris, though, will slip one through. It's a lovely run. He's got Guerin. Oh, picked off. How did he get picked off? Finds Edwards. Opens it. And there it is. Oh, just persistence paying off, and Joel Edwards, well, we talked about him in the lead-up, seeing he's been a little bit quiet, but he's got the finish there, opens his account with his first goal of the season, and it's Oldham 1, Blackpool fuck all, 7 minutes gone here on the road, and well, we are building something here, that is sure. This team is starting to become something a little bit special. Edwards with a lovely finish, 1-0 to the Laddicks. From Alfie Lee. Some space for Joel Edwards to run into. Still comes Joel, lays it off, quick touch on from Harris. He's got Bernard, he'll play it back, he'll play it inside. Oh, 2-0 Oldham. Nick Harris on the board, 10 minutes gone, Blackpool with no fucking answer. That's in, my son, Nick Harris. Well, the boys that have been quiet over the first 4 games are starting to show up here at Blackpool. 10 minutes gone, and Oldham are looking very, very menacing. Lovely ball inside from Bernard, and Harris just pulls the trigger. Thank you very much for the hot chickens. It's 2-0 to Oldham Athletic. Edwards, lovely ball. Bernard screaming down the line. Still goes Bernard. Can he get a cross in here? He can, too close to the keeper. But come out the back. Nick Harris should have this one covered. Does well, Nick Harris. Plays it off. Edwards. Shit pass. Harris. Edwards, Guerin, there's Bernard, he'll pull the trigger, good save from Howard. Oldham just absolutely throwing everything at them at the moment. And here is the cross inside, out the back, there's Nick Harris. He tries from range, oh yes! Hello Nick! Oh, Saint Nick himself has put one in from the back the back catalogue. Jesus, get in there, Nick Harris. Oh my days! He's just pulled the trigger on it and said thank you very much. Phil Santa's sacked with that one, Saint Nick. It's 3-0 Oldham, and it is a lovely, exquisite finish from downtown. Bang! Get in! Dylan Allen loves it. 3-0 to the Laddicks before half-time. Hold up the play. Alfie Lee out wide, good ball. Cameron Griffiths inside for Guerin, plays it forward. He's got Bernard. Cuts back nicely. Lauren Bernard. Oh, it's 4! It's fucking 4! Oh my days! Oldham have showed up here. Oh mate, they're probably on the clarity themselves. 4-0 before halftime. Laurent Bernard with his second of the season. And it's a lovely finish from the Frenchman as well. Completely did his man. And then just whips it past the keeper. This keeper probably needs to get his eyes tested because he has seen nothing coming at him. And that makes it 4-0 before halftime. Oldham on some sort of run. Still comes Bernard, cuts back inside. Still comes Bernard, lays it off. He's got Harris. And that one's gone wide. But what a scintillating first half that is from Oldham. 4 goals to fuck all. Guerin, lovely vision out wide. Cameron Griffiths will find an opening here. Tries to flick it on, but picked off by the defence there of Blackpool. And they come forward on a push. Feeney. There's Owen Griffiths with him. Plays it back to Turton. Bernard. Oh, lovely run from Bernard. That is quality from your winger to get back and help out. Pull pass. Nick Harris gets the crumbs though. Bernard keeps on running. He'll fire forward here for Joel Edwards. And Joel Edwards pushes forward. He'll cut back inside, lays it forward, and it's a shit pass. All right, let's make our changes here. Chimichukwu, Tommy Martin, and Don Sanhan check in for Edwards, Bernard, and Cameron Griffiths. And we'll put Guerin at centre forward. Oh, good save from Cooper. Having to clear this one away as Blackpool finally showed up for a shot. Coming in again, Delfonso. Barros just bumped off and just falls backwards. Don't let him White win the block, and it's going to be a corner here. Very, very late in the game. The whistle is about to go. To give up one now would be horrendous. It's cleared away, and there is the whistle. Well, the first half set it up, and we take 3 points at Blackpool. 17 shots to 3. Fuck me. That is a brilliant performance there from Oldham. Let's have a look at the performances though. Bernard with a goal and an assist gets a 9.5 and 4 defensive efforts. 7.6 there for Cameron Griffiths. A 7.3 for Cooper. Didn't have too much to do. 7.4 for Barros. I mean, the back line pretty much had nothing to do here today. And 8 for Owen Griffiths. 9.4 for Nick Harris with 2 goals and really stood up today. A 9.2 for Alfie Lee with the assist and some good defensive work. 6.2 for Don Sanhan. A 9.1 for Guerin with the assist. A 6.2 for Tommy Martin. Chimichukwu 6.1. 9.2 for Joel Edwards with a goal. It's going to be tough for this one, but get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Oh, let's get another training session in there. Noah White now up to a 72. Now, it must be time for a squad report. Now, you're not going to see the statuses from some of these lads because they do have their contract expiring. So what I want you guys to let me know right now is who we need to offer a new contract. If you see that their contract is expiring, that means that we need to address their contract for this season. Let me know your thoughts on each individual player. So Elliot Cooper has 10 months remaining. He is a 71 overall. Jill, an exciting prospect, 66 up 1. Barros, we know he is... potential to be special, and we will actually give him a new contract. I'm just going to delegate the renewal here, and you know what? I'm going to bump that down to 2K. I don't think that's worth the start. We'll see what they come back with. 2 years, crucial, sure. There we go. Potential to be special. Cooper 63 up 1. Cootie, he has been brought in and he has the potential to be special. So we've got 2 solid right back options coming through. And I'm pretty happy to keep those 2 for the foreseeable future, which means Brett Cooper could find his way out of the club. Let me know your thoughts. Tonev has gone out on loan. Awazi is a 57 overall. We don't know what his potential is yet until he hits 60. Cartier is 62. I'm pretty sure he has no potential. Klein, the exciting prospect, 73 up 4 already. White, a 72 up 3, showing great potential. Olsen doesn't have a potential, 64 up 1. On Griffiths, I'm pretty sure doesn't have a potential either, but we're training the crap out of him and he's doing a very decent job there at the moment at left back, 69 up 2. Coe's an exciting prospect, 61 up 1. Liam Roberts, 64 up 1. I don't think he had a potential. Nick Harris, I'm pretty sure, is showing great potential, 71 up 1. Cameron Griffiths is well showing great potential from memory as a 70. Don Sanhan showing great potential, 68 up 2. Millet's out on loan, he is a 59. Gabrich has the potential to be special, as I hit the wrong button. 68 up 2. Alfie Lee, 72 up 1. Was he an exciting prospect? Leonard out on loan, 57. Edwards, his contract's expiring. So a lot of contracts we do need to renew, and it's probably why I didn't want to spend a lot of money as well, because they wanted us to keep the wages down, and we're going to have to increase them a little bit. 72 up 3. Tommy Martin, exciting prospect, 70 up 2. Schinkel is a 66 up 2, showing great potential. Bindhammer, 58. Wimmer on loan at Innsbruck, 57. Guerin is a 71 up 1. I'm pretty sure he's just showing great potential, but I've got a feeling he will need a new contract. Chimichukwu doesn't have a potential, 66. Bernard is showing great potential as well from memory, 71 up 1. And Moore is a 58 up 1. I've currently got him loan listed. That is not his number. What was his number? Let me just consult my little book here. Moore should be 26, so we'll sort that out right now. Boom. And we've also got Lance Murphy, who has hit 60, of course, is showing great potential. All right, let's do a player upgrade on Cootie, the right back, with the potential to be special. So the kind of lad that you'd feel would be around the club for some time. Him and Barros will sort of partner up. Cootie can play left back as well, so definitely an option moving forward if we go down that path. But if you want to change his number or his kit, let me know in the comment section down below, of course. The one with the most thumbs up will get the upgrade in a future episode. Good luck. Right, so we finished the transfer window. We've got 2.6 million in transfers and 6 grand in wages. So we could go and still sign a couple of free agents if we want to. I mean, injuries haven't really been an issue here in the first 2 seasons. So I don't want to increase the squad at too much unless it's real quality that we're, outlaying for. But, we've made a sale. We've got rid of Boundary. We're probably going to need some more midfielders coming through. Hopefully the Youth Academy turns up. I mean, I've got some high hopes here for Coe and Gabrich, of course. So we've got players coming through. They just need time to develop. I am letting them grow a little bit more naturally in this career mode so that those stats sort of grow on their own, and then we sort of fix them up a little bit later on. So we'll see how we go with that. We've got money to play with, though. Whether that gets us another big scout yet, probably not. We'll see how we go towards January. But I tell you what, it's an unbelievable start here so far. We knew we would be very competitive here with the first team that we do have. 6 games, 4 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses, 10 goals for, and only 2 goals against. We are playing some scintillating football. 14 points on the board, and this is the kind of start that we needed. We need to push for automatic promotion. We need to be battering in teams, getting our squad ready for the championship. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. It's just the 2 games for you, but a lot more managerial stuff to take care of in that one. Smash a like if you did. Leave me some comments down below, and we'll see you next time. I'm Spyro DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase. And I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on at that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.